All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about everything Caspa, analyzing the chart, see what is happening with the price, and of course, what we could be expecting. The amount of people that have been requesting Caspa updates recently is just insane. So, apologize, that I'm not able to bring out, daily Caspa updates. I've been quite busy trying to pump out as much updates as possible for everyone. Sometimes you can't get all of them, but I will try my absolute best. But if we're looking at the last hour for the entire market, we're starting to see the market picking up. And as far as Caspa is concerned, it's up 1% over the past 1 hour. But if we're looking at the daily time frame, at this point, I'm sure everyone knows the entire market did see a cool off, and quite a significant cool off earlier this morning, which impacted everything. But so far so good. BTC rebounding back above 66k. Obviously that shakeout was very much needed before we start pushing towards all-time highs again. But as far as Caspa is concerned, it's currently sitting at 15.4 cents. Let's give it a refresh live. So right now 15.43 cents, down about 6.4% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative, and about 5% in BTC comparative. Now if we're looking at its market cap, it's above $3.5 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $120.8 million. So not bad, but people are worried. People are saying, why is the price not breaking towards all-time highs? You're looking at the likes of some of these meme coins that have been making some people life-changing gains over the past 1 week. Yeah, you've heard that correct. In the last 1 week alone, people are making insane amount of gains off of meme coins. And you're probably scratching your head right now, especially if you're a newcomer coming into the space, thinking, why is Caspa not doing that? Caspa is not a meme coin. It actually has strong utility. It's here to fight with the other layer ones to actually see it thrive and try to get to the top. Meanwhile, these meme coins are based off of supply and demand, and it's just community driven. And right now we're seeing meme coins really killing it. But with that being said, this is what I want you guys to be taking a look at, because believe it or not, I receive so many of these comments coming in on a day-to-day basis on my old updates. But here, let's take a look at it. So on the weekly time frame, obviously Caspa isn't doing too much, but now if I switch it to the monthly time frame, Caspa is up 52.5%, and on the yearly time frame, one of the top gainers up 1,225%. And as you guys know, even these numbers are a little inaccurate. So please don't forget this when you are looking at the charts, and you don't want to get discouraged. Now if you're looking at some of the other coins that are popping up and you're probably scratching your head, this is why you need to diversify. So if you're only solely holding Caspa, even though it's been one of the top performers over the past 12 to 18 months, but if that's the only thing that you have in your portfolio and you're not exposed to other assets, then guess what? You're asking for trouble yourself. You're missing out on massive potential gains on the other coins. And that's something that you might want to reevaluate on your own time. But overall, things not looking bad in my opinion. As we do go further, before I do get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So this right here got a lot of people talking. And what I'm referring to is this Binance announcement that came out about 16 hours ago, where they came out and announced that trading will open for WIF token on Binance. And basically, this is a meme coin based off of Solana's blockchain. And this is one of the coins that has been gaining so much traction. So Binance came out and listed this. The question is, why are they not listing Caspa? And I have my own theory on this. What I'm personally thinking is happening right in front of you right now is, meme coins are literally being talked about. Not just people within the crypto world now, it's being talked about people that don't even own any crypto. It's trending worldwide. These dog coins are pumping like crazy. People are becoming rich off of these dog coins, and these are the headlines that are being published. So Binance, at the end of the day, it's a business, right? What's going to bring them more attention to their exchange? Do you think it's going to be Caspa, or do you think it's going to be the WIF token? It's going to be the WIF token because it's trending left and right. And if I were Binance, I would list a WIF token, before Caspa as well. But it's taking longer than usual because, things are not starting to make sense because, this massive move that we saw in literally over the last 2 to 3 weeks ago, where we saw Caspa hitting an all-time high, and it hit an all-time high in literally 2 weeks. This is starting to bring people wondering why exactly did we see this move, and yet we haven't even heard any sort of announcement. As I've said, just because an exchange was picking up Caspa to add them into their accounts does not mean they're just going to come out and start announcing the listing right off the bat. There's a whole process behind that. So Binance could already be in the books because remember, they have already listed it on their futures platform. So it's just a matter of time when they come and announce a spot listing, because they know the demand that is there. So that's that. As far as listing goes, I hope that kind of answers your question. But if you're looking at BTC right now, guys, Bitcoin is seeing a beautiful bounce right now, retesting $66,000, and that is of course really, really lovely to see. After we did see this massive shakeout, and again, the shakeout was very much needed, but again, we haven't really seen an official all-time high, which I think we will see in the upcoming days, or if not the upcoming hours ahead of us, now that we have seen that shakeout occurring. But now if we're looking at our good old friend Caspa, you're seeing Caspa losing its traction. Over the past few days, especially since this momentum really started picking up, we are seeing this downwards trajectory. But of course, we need to keep in mind this massive, dip that we did see from the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level from about 16.8 cents all the way down to 14.4 was due to Bitcoin. And if you want to put that move into perspective, that's a 15% drop. But with that being said, now let's kind of go look at it from the February 6th timeframe, which was literally a month ago. Since then, you're still up 53.65%, and where we're being supported by right now for Caspa is at its previous all-time high, which was back in November. So that exact same resistance obviously now has turned into support, and the easiest way to kind of confirm this is to see where the price is currently sitting at, and where the price is currently sitting at is at its previous resistance, which now has turned into support. So of course that's really nice to see, and we're seeing a little bit of a bounce. The market is reacting to Bitcoin's move right now, and I personally think that we're not going to see Caspa having a hard time getting back into the 23.6 fib zone. I think we will see this getting up there very, very quick. Even though meme coins have a lot of traction right now, that does not mean people are not accumulating strong projects, and Caspa has a lot of attention still right now. As I've said to you guys from the beginning, every bull cycle you have a certain handful coins that perform really, really good. In the previous cycle, we had Cody, we had you could say Phantom, we also had Polygon Matic. What else did we have on top of my head? Phantom, Polygon Matic. VeChain was also a huge performer. Solana. Every cycle there's projects like these, and Caspa is labeled as one of those. But again, not a lot of people like hearing this. Caspa still has a lot to prove. Still has a lot to prove in terms of just ROI, in terms of, it actually performing good. I think it will do that. And I think most people at this point know that, this is one of the hot projects, hot layer ones. But, in order for it to actually be here to stay and actually thrive, it needs to prove more, and it hasn't done that yet compared to its competitors. And I know people that hold Caspa, they love Caspa, but I think you guys need to start realizing that part too. But that is it for today's update. Do let me know down below what you guys think, and yeah, that is it for today's update. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.